Stoicism, an ancient Greco-Roman philosophy, emphasizes the development of personal virtue and wisdom as the path to happiness. Its teachings, especially through the works of philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, provide practical guidance on how to live a good life. Among its many insights is the advice on the types of people to avoid, which is aimed at protecting one's inner tranquility and fostering a virtuous life. This essay explores three types of people that Stoicism advises us to avoid: the overly negative, the unvirtuous, and the flatterers. The overly negative. One of the types of people Stoicism advises us to avoid is those who are excessively negative. Negativity can be contagious, and constant exposure to it can erode one's mental resilience and equanimity. Impact on mental resilience. Stoicism teaches the importance of maintaining mental resilience and a balanced perspective. The presence of overly negative people can undermine this balance. Negativity often involves a focus on what is wrong rather than what can be done to improve a situation. This mindset can drain one's energy and lead to a pessimistic outlook, which is contrary to the Stoic practice of focusing on what can be controlled and accepting what cannot be. Contagion of negative emotions. Emotions, particularly negative ones like anger, fear, and despair, can spread from person to person. This emotional contagion can disrupt one's peace of mind and lead to irrational reactions. Stoics aim to cultivate a sense of calm and rationality, and being around overly negative individuals can challenge this goal by constantly exposing one to negativity, which can foster similar feelings within oneself. Practical wisdom and the sage. In Stoic philosophy, the sage is the ideal wise person who possesses perfect virtue and wisdom. While most people are not sages, they can strive to emulate the sage's qualities. The sage would likely avoid overly negative individuals, recognizing the impact they can have on one's ability to live virtuously. By steering clear of such negativity, one can better maintain their own practice of virtue and wisdom. The unvirtuous. Another category of people to avoid, according to Stoicism, is the unvirtuous. Unvirtuous individuals are those who act in ways that are contrary to the Stoic ideals of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Influence on behavior. Humans are social creatures, and our behaviors and attitudes are influenced by those around us. Associating with unvirtuous people can lead to the erosion of one's own ethical standards. This can manifest in various ways, such as adopting dishonest practices, engaging in unjust actions, or succumbing to excesses. Moral corruption. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of maintaining one's moral integrity. Unvirtuous individuals can tempt one to compromise their principles. For example, a dishonest colleague might encourage deceitful behavior for personal gain. For a Stoic, maintaining virtue is paramount, and thus avoiding those who might lead one astray is a prudent course of action. The role of example. Stoics believe in the power of setting a good example. By avoiding unvirtuous people, one can better focus on being a positive influence on others. Associating with virtuous individuals not only reinforces one's own ethical conduct, but also contributes to a virtuous community. This aligns with the Stoic view that personal virtue contributes to the greater good. The flatterers. The third type of people Stoicism advises us to avoid is the flatterers. Flatterers are those who offer excessive or insincere praise, often with ulterior motives. Distortion of self-perception. Flattery can distort one's self-perception, leading to an inflated sense of self-importance. Stoicism teaches the value of humility and self-awareness. By believing in the exaggerated praise of flatterers, one risks losing touch with their true self and abilities, which can hinder personal growth and self-improvement. Manipulation and deception. Flatterers often have hidden agendas. Their praise is not genuine, but is intended to manipulate or gain favor. This deception is contrary to the Stoic values of honesty and integrity. Allowing oneself to be influenced by such individuals can lead to decisions that are not aligned with one's true principles and goals. Dependence on external validation. One of the key teachings of Stoicism is to seek internal validation rather than relying on external approval. Flatterers can create a dependency on their praise, making one overly concerned with others' opinions. This external focus can distract from the Stoic goal of developing inner strength and virtue. Conclusion. In summary, Stoicism advises us to avoid overly negative individuals, the unvirtuous, and flatterers, due to their potential to disrupt our pursuit of virtue and tranquility.